Welcome to Views from the Cheap Seats. I'm your host, Cheap Seat Chuck, and I got my guy, Cheap Seat Coach K, with us today. Look, man, this is our first episode, so we just wanted to talk about some of the hottest things that's in the news right now. So today, we talking about Shadeur Sanders and of course Travis Hunter, the former Colorado Buffs players. Man, we just want to spill out our thoughts from the cheap seats, man, and how we feel about these certain situations. So I just wanted to start off. Let's start off with Shadeur Sanders first, right? So, we all know Shadeur that's been he's drafted what in the fifth round by the Cleveland Browns, man. And
Yeah.
I see a lot of videos, a lot of people saying Shadeur gonna start, Shadeur gonna be a starter, Shadeur gonna work his way up. But me personally, this is just how I feel. I feel like Shadeur gonna get played in the end, bro. It's just something about about this whole situation that's fishy to me. It smells real fishy, and it seems like they gonna play, bro, and they gonna cut them in the end, man. Because like I see a lot of the positive things, but I also see a lot of the things that's working against them. I just pay attention to the body language of the coaches in the interviews and things like that. And then another thing, you got all these people in the media, they spreading all these lies and false narratives. Like you even got this one lady, she's I think like an official team reporter for Cleveland Browns, but her whole position is everything negative towards Shadeur Sanders because she knows that this will make headlines. And I feel like a lot of people feel like that they can make their career off of humiliating this young man because honestly, in my opinion, he ain't did nothing negative
Right.
in the whole scheme of things. And even if he wasn't a first round pick, he deserves a chance at the NFL. I mean, he won a Johnny Unitas award. He won awards. He threw for what 4,000 yards last year, and then he's won on every level that he's been on with less. That's just my opinion, though. And I was just wondering how you felt about it today.
I feel like, man, to be honest, I don't feel like, what was it, six quarterbacks was better than him. Now, I'm not going to say he was the best one in the draft, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like six quarterbacks was better than him. And from what I was hearing, he was sabotaging interviews. So that'll knock you down a whole lot too. You know what I mean? Like they'll look beyond your feel, your game, your feel on your play on the field, and look at your attitude, how you conduct yourself. Now and then if you going in there like I ain't gonna play with y'all. I'm not saying it's true. This is all allegations. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't feel like he was a fifth round pick, but I definitely don't feel like he was the best in the draft. You know what I mean? At his position. But I feel like he gonna make a. I feel like he good enough to make the roster, which they got a crowded quarterback room right now. But I feel like he still should be able to make that roster. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So what do you think the future gonna be? Besides, you think he gonna make the roster? Do you think How do you think he's gonna make the roster as a practice team player, or you think he gonna make the final 50? Was it 56 or did they move it
53.
up? 53. Okay,
Yeah. I believe he gonna get a roster spot, man. Because for one,
so who gonna leave?
I don't know. Right now, Deshaun Watson out, so you know
That's
what I mean.
okay. So now that's down to four. If
Right,
you put Watson in the picture, now we got five quarterbacks.
right, right. So I
It's
would,
tight.
but you got to think like Kenny Pickett. He ain't that good.
Pickett's a bum, bro.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
a
saying.
bum when he played with Pittsburgh. He a bum. He was a bum when he did that fake slide. Like
Yeah,
Man, I ain't gonna even start with Pittsburgh, bro. I gotta say that for a
that's what
whole
I'm
nother
saying.
video. Like Pittsburgh is like right now they like the Forrest Gump of the NFL, bro. Like
Yeah,
the freaking village idiots, bro. Like I know you see what's going on. I don't even mean to get off topic, but I know you see what's going on, bro. Like
yeah,
this boy playing with them. We passed on Shadeur. We passed on other quarterbacks. We even
yeah,
passed on Gabriel, bro.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and we waiting on
Yeah, I was
Willie
waiting on Aaron
Nelson.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ain't coming.
We waiting on Willie Nelson, and Willie Nelson ain't even coming, bro.
Yeah,
Willie Nelson waiting on Minnesota or somewhere. It get cold in
Yeah,
Minnesota. Like,
yeah,
bro, what
yeah.
man? I don't even want Willie Nelson, bro. Like, I'm really ready to denounce my squad, bro, and find me a new squad. I'm a St. Louis Rams fan anyway. Straight
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. I don't know what that was about, man. I really don't. I don't know what Pittsburgh was doing, man.
They nuts, bro. But do you so you think Shadeur gonna make the final 53?
I do. I believe. I believe they gonna. I believe they gonna cut Pickett. Uh, the other guy he old. He's just gonna be there to guide the young boys. You know what I mean? So I think they gonna make it, man.
You talking about Flacco,
Yeah, I think Flacco. I think Flacco. He gonna be there just to for guidance. You know what I mean?
right?
But I believe it's gonna be between them two young boys, man.
All right.
That's what I believe. But it's hard. It's hard
You
though.
say he gonna make it. I say they gonna play with him, bro. I love Shadeur Sanders. I love the Sanders family. I love Coach Prime, and I pray that I'm wrong because I need that jersey and I need them Cleveland Brown edition them diamond turfs. You hear me though? I need that. So
Cause
I hope that I'm wrong.
even you'll have to keep them just from a business standpoint too, though. You know what I mean? Like just around the building, around the city. You know what I mean? He gonna live it up just off of who he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I looked at it that way too. Like they'll be crazy to cut him because he gonna bring money
They
to
ain't gonna cut him.
Cleveland just being in the building. He's gonna bring money. He's gonna
Dang.
bring a lot of bread to the city just being in the building.
Then they say he been doing real good as far as the rookie camp and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
From
so
what
I've
I've been
been
reading,
watching a little practice clips from different YouTube channels and stuff like that. And
yeah,
I mean, but I'm honestly, because this what we gonna do, right? We from the Chief seats, right? So look, this was really going on out there, right? G, check it out. The channels that really rock with Shadeur, they showing us clips that's favorable to
yeah,
Shadeur.
that's how they
And the
do it.
channels that don't rock with Shadeur, they showing us clips that's not favorable to Shadeur and more favorable to Dylan.
Right,
So, and then you got like two or three channels, a select few, small, like smaller, real, like not the stars, the ex NFL players, and the so-called professional analysts, just regular guys like us. It's a
right,
handful of them that's just keeping it right in the middle and reporting what's being reported. But of course, we don't
right.
get to see none of that stuff that's going on out there anyway. So all we do is get our information from the people that's there that's reporting. So I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of biased information coming out of camp. So we really don't know what's going on. That's just what I think.
Yeah, I feel he gonna make it, man. You know what I mean? I feel he gonna make it, man.
All right,
You
so let's talk about the elephant on the internet, bro. We
know.
gotta talk about the elephant on the internet, right? We just gotta talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, right? Our guy, what's his name? Travis
Right.
Hunter,
Yes, sir.
Heisman, Mr. Heisman.
Yeah.
He got married to his sweetheart, and we all know the stories and the things that they've been dealing with and the things that they've been going through over the last few months, and how people claim that that was going to attack his hurt his draft stock and things like that. But we see that the relationship issues didn't hurt his draft stock, bro. And so
Right.
I just wanted to get your unbiased opinion from the cheap seats
Hmm.
on Travis Hunter and getting married, and do you think this will affect his NFL career? Because it's a topic that a lot of people talking about. So I mean, it's the elephant on the internet, like I said. So it's just something that we need to talk about. And I really hate that it's our first show, but we gonna talk about what we gotta talk about, man. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Young boy look good in his little tuxedo, though. I
Oh
ain't
yeah,
gonna even
yeah.
lie. So,
No doubt.
and I ain't gonna lie, I might got an opinion. I'm gonna let you go first, but I'm gonna follow up, and I ain't gonna even lie. What I might say might go against public opinion, public perception, bro.
Hey man, that's what
But
people
I can
in
only
the Chiefs
speak my
do.
truth. I can only speak my truth.
That's what people in the Chiefs seats do, man. They say how they feel, man.
But first,
But
bro, I want to see before you tell your opinion, bro. Did you see this right here? This shit took me out, bro. Look at him, G.
hey, Boy was cutting the rug,
When he
man.
hit that move right there, G, when he hit the little duck move, bro,
Hey,
I'm
man.
throw. Her sister,
Check
them,
him out, man.
I don't know who that is right here, bro. Her sister or somebody, but all she knows is, bitch, we secure the bag. The bag is secure.
That's what she was saying?
Nah, I'm just saying that's literally
Oh,
like what she
I
thinking.
was
Look
gonna
at her.
say, God damn.
That's what she thinking. Shoot. But
Wow. Hey,
that
this boy a
move, G.
fool, man.
When I seen this man, this move took me out, bro. I can't stop watching it, bro. And like I don't know
Man,
if boy goofy as hell or he just having fun, bro.
that
It's
boy look
like,
like he auditioning for a movie role or something,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna tell you what he look like, bro. You remember that club in St. Louis back in the day, the Eyes?
Yeah.
He looked like one of them jokers that's rolling off them jiggers at the Eyes at 3 o'clock, at 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. When you go in the Eyes because ain't nothing else open, and
Yeah.
you walk in there, and them boy from North St. Louis in there doing one of them moves,
That's
rolling off them
crazy, man.
jiggers. So look, so what you think about this though, man? All jokes aside, bro, what you think about this brother,
Man,
man, in this marriage?
honestly, I don't. For one, I don't think it's gonna hurt his play on the field. You know, but I don't agree. You know, he grown. He could do whatever he want to. You know, I can't be the one to judge him. But for us being married, I feel like he should have got a prenup. But if he don't want one, that's his choice. You know what I mean? Hopefully, it don't come back and bite him in the butt later on. Maybe he know what he doing. But me personally, just judging off everything I see and everything I done heard, I just don't feel like she in it for the right reason. I could be wrong, but I just hope he protected. And I don't know why he ain't listen to Dion. Dion told him don't get a prenup. You listen to Dion, you take his advice any other time. But you ain't take it this time. But like I said, I'm not the one to judge him. He a grown man. He got the right to do whatever he choose to do, you know. But
So
I think he's gonna be a great player though.
right, so this is where I'm at with it, right? That's a fact, bro. Like I feel like I really want again. I like to be wrong. Cause if I'm wrong, that make me feel like I don't know it all. Cause sometimes I feel like I know it all,
Right,
but I want to be wrong, and I really hope that this young man can have a successful life and a long term marriage. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
they can grow and have a beautiful family, raise some beautiful children, and they can defy the odds. Because you know, a lot of times when everybody rooting against you with somebody, that just make you want to grow stronger with that person.
Yeah, yeah,
When
no
people
doubt.
rooting for y'all downfall, and that can make us trauma bond and say like, yeah, we gonna make this work, you know. But what I don't want to see, I don't want to see any issues with him and her bleeding over to his play on the field and his preparation and his concentration.
Right.
And so this where I differ from a lot of people because I feel like after all the stuff happened and he made her, we all got a pass. First of all, like bruh pass was probably squeaky clean and hers wasn't. But
Right.
anybody know, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, the best freak to have is one that with, I mean, the best type of woman to have is one with a little bit more experience than you when you young, you know. And
Right. Right.
it's even Ray Charles could see that this is his first girlfriend, his
Right.
first serious relationship.
Right. No
So,
doubt.
and we all could think back to some of the crazy stuff we did when we had our first girlfriend.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I don't even want to remind you of what I did and what you assisted me doing. You know what I'm saying? It's some things, you know what I'm saying? Even though the statute of limitations is over, you heard
Right.
me.
Right. Right.
But
Right. Right.
you know what I'm saying? But we all done did some sucker stuff for a girl at one point in
No
life.
doubt.
You know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
But however, our sucker moves only cost us probably a couple $100 or a broken heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His sucker move could cost him millions, tens of millions of dollars, you know, if
It
it go
could.
bad.
It
If it go
could, man.
bad. But
I hope
I
it don't,
really,
man.
yeah, I really want to see him succeed and I really want to see him defy the odds because like any man, don't know man really want a lot of people just speaking on his relationship. But I will say this. So when all that stuff happened, right? And I feel like he put his foot down and he took her out of the media's eye so he could focus on football for the rest of the season and take care of the stuff that he needed to take care of, you know?
Yeah.
And she been out of the media's attention for a long time, but this was one of those situations that it wasn't no avoiding, you know? it wasn't really no.
That's because the draft was coming up. You know, he had to make a business move. Like anything could have hurt him. You know what I mean? So whoever advised him on that was good advice. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a
man,
fact.
keep her here to after this draft. Go and pop out. Go and do your marriage thing, and shit. Put her back in the dugout somewhere. You know.
That's a fact. But hey, before we go, bro, I just got one last thing to say, G. Whoever took this video, that boy bogus, bro. That boy bogus, G.
Hey, check him
Because me,
out,
as a
man.
real friend, as a big cousin, a big homie, or even just a dude that's happy that I got invited. Because you know, me and you, we done been around a lot of NFL players, and sometimes, bro, you just happy that you got a call and you got invited to be in the room. You know, you might not even get the perks as everybody else, but you just got to be in the building or be in the room, and you be happy for that, right or wrong.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever did this, bro, you bogus. You not invited to no more Hunter parties, bro. He not
Hey,
invited to no
man.
more Hunter affairs, bro, because when you saw this video, when you got home, and I'm talking to you, whoever filmed this, you saw this and you said, oh yeah, this one going viral. When you should have been saying, protect the brand, protect the bag, protect the bag. But you looked
Hey,
at that
man.
video and said, oh yeah, we going viral with
Oh,
this
he
one right
definitely
here.
knew it was going viral, no doubt. He knew that for
And
sure.
y'all done gas this man up, man. That boy over there high off of life, bro. You know,
Yeah,
hey,
he
I don't
is,
know if
man.
you ever been like high off of life, Joe. It's a whole different feeling. It's way even better than drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, like, yeah, I seen you at your wedding. You was high off of life, bro.
yeah,
And it's crazy. It get crazy.
yeah.
So they didn't protect the bag, bro, and they got bro out here looking crazy. It's that thing, man.
Somebody
But
finna put that boy in the movie somewhere, man.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting them on some YouTube videos. I
Yeah,
gotta keep this
man.
video right here. But look, man, look. I wish Travis Hunter the best, man. For real, for
No
real. All
doubt.
jokes aside,
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
wish him the best, and I really want to see that young brother succeed, man, because he did some great things in college football. You know,
Yeah.
in the short time that he was there. So, with that said, man, it's views from the cheap seats. I am cheap seat Chuck.
And this is Coach Cheap Seat Coach K, man.
Yeah. And we out, man. If you stayed this long, you better hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Because
No,
once we drop a few videos, we going to open up the phone lines, man. And we want to talk to everybody that sits in the nosebleeds with us.
no
We
doubt.
out.
Peace.